All right, gentlemen. The preseason is officially upon us. Week 1 of the preseason begins on Thursday night. So I figure there's a good chance to go around the horn here and talk about what you're watching for. Week 1 will start with the Sizzler.
Well, Wes and I, we already picked our games for tomorrow night when they come on, and I am going to be watching Cleveland versus Washington, and I'm going to be keeping an eye on Johnny Manziel because, I understand there's all this, he's plugged in, he's playing better, the coaches are raving. You got to do it on the field. Otherwise, it's another year of what if. So I want to see Manziel get in there, guide the offense, produce points.
And he's going to play, right?
I think he's going to play a lot.
McCown is the clear starter, but the starters don't play a lot in this game. So
Yeah.
Manziel has a chance to further the narrative that he's going in the right direction.
Rejuvenation Bowl, RG3 and Manziel. This is like the highlight of their year.
How depressing.
I want to watch Jimmy Garoppolo, this quarterback for the Patriots that Greg and everyone else in New England has been raving about ever since the Tom Brady suspension news.
Solid.
Yeah. NFL media, Stacey Dales, reports that Tom Brady highly unlikely to play after missing practice time for his court case this week. So Garoppolo should get quite a bit of playing time, and we need to see who he is.
I've read some reports that Garoppolo hasn't really impressed that much at training
No,
camp.
he hasn't.
And they kind of think he's a gamer. And they also mentioned, by the way, that Tom Brady has been on absolute fire terror. It's almost hard to believe. But that Garoppolo has maybe raised some red flags with his play.
Garoppolo's an NFL gamer who's never started a game. Got it. I am looking for, the Jets, drama in Florham Park after Geno Smith gets his jaw busted. Ryan Fitzpatrick out of nowhere, all of a sudden, hey, buddy, you're the starter for the foreseeable future. It starts in the first preseason game. He hasn't gotten a lot of reps with the first team, so don't be surprised if he's rusty and it leads to more, all is doomed talk in Gotham, and maybe it is. But Ryan Fitzpatrick thrown into the mix here. I want to see how he looks working with the first team, which he hasn't done a lot of.
Interesting pick there. I mean, you're a big fan of 7-yard slants that go 5 yards over the receiver's head. Can't wait to watch that in the preseason.
All right, smart guy, what are you looking for?
How about the rookie quarterbacks? Preseason, it's tough to evaluate. I like watching the young running backs, but we haven't seen Marcus Mariota. We haven't seen Jameis Winston. That's the guy I really want to see more than anything because we haven't heard as much about him, whether he can make the good decisions, just kind of what he looks like on an NFL field. And then Mariota, he's been getting all the hype from you, Wesseling, and
I'm buying
really
in.
everyone around the country. So let's see if he can live up to that hype, kind of look like a veteran.
I think it's funny when both have been named starters, so you want to treat them as your starting quarterback, put them in bubble wrap, have them play a series or two. But you're rookies, so you want to give them more
I think
time.
they'll play more. I hope they play more.
30
Yeah, right.
interceptions for Jameis Winston this year.
Wow, Dan.
I'll throw in a prediction while
That
we're
would
here.
not surprise me.
By the way, the Around the NFL podcast, if you're not a listener, 3 times a week you could also watch us on NFL Now and Apple TV. Thank you for watching.